Greetings to all. This is the session we are going to discuss about intermediate chemistry, which is important for entrance examination and the competitive exam as well, where we are going to discuss about the questions pertaining international level chemistry, national level JEE mains and JEE advanced, NEET chemistry in Telangana, EAMCET examination entrance, Andhra Pradesh EAMCET examination entrance questions will be covered over here. Previous year question paper questions are collected and detailed explanation will be provided to you. Let's go with the question number 1 here. Atoms contains electrons, neutrons and protons. What is the definition of nucleon number? So nucleon number we have to get it. Electrons, neutrons and protons together are called subatomic particles which are present in a atom. So when among these three kind of subatomic particles which are said to be nucleons, and what is meant by nucleon number, we have to get it. In order to explain about this one, here is the diagram pertaining the atomic structure, where at the central nucleus you can find the protons and the neutrons, and the set of protons are said to be its atomic number. Protons and neutrons together, sum of proton plus neutrons together is called the mass number. Okay, if you consider the carbon as the standard atom, where atomic number is given with 6, that means at the central carbon atom you can find the set of 6 protons over here, and the mass number is given as 12. That means here 6 plus 6 total 12, 6 protons and 6 neutrons will be there. Its mass number will become 12. So that nucleons are nothing but combination of protons plus neutrons are called nucleons. Okay, it is given with the example carbon 6 and mass number will be 12. Here you can clearly find nucleon number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons, right? Nucleons are nothing but number of protons and number of neutrons that were taken over here, and the right answer will be total number of neutrons and the total number of protons which are present in the nucleus of an atom. Option number C is the right answer. Let's go with the question number 2. The diagram shows the atomic structure of the element X. The element of the given atomic structure we have to predict. Here, this atom is having these many protons, neutrons, and around this the electrons are moving in their fixed orbits. P denotes a proton and E denotes electron, N denotes a neutron. All these three are said to be subatomic particles. Okay. So based on this number, you have to predict which element of this compound, which element of this atom, right? So let's find out. Let's count the number of protons over here. If you observe, 1, 2, 3, 4 protons are available, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 neutrons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 electrons are there. With this data, the atom might be aluminium, beryllium, boron, and fluorine. From these 4, you have to predict which is the right answer. Atomic number is nothing but number of protons present at the nucleus, right? So if you count the number of protons in this, 1, 2, 3, 4 protons are available. This atom is containing 4 protons. Hence, we can say atomic number is 4. If atomic number is 4, we can confirm the compound. The element is denoted with the beryllium. Hence, the right answer will be option number B, beryllium. If you observe beryllium, that beryllium is having 4 positive protons and a neutral neutrons will be there at the nucleus, and electrons are moving in their fixed orbits around that, right? So this is about the question number 2. Beryllium is the right answer, containing 4 protons in the nucleus. Let's move on to question number 3. This is a JEE advanced question paper provided, where the question will be the depression in the freezing point observed in the formic acid solution concentration of 0.5 milliliters per liter is 0.0405 degrees centigrade. Density of the formic acid is given as 1.05 gram per milliliters. The Vanta factor of formic acid solution is given as a Vanta factor denoted with Kf. Its value is 1.86 kilogram per mole, right? So this is the data provided. The Answer we have to predict is what you have to find out. Depression in the freezing point is given to you, and temperature is given to you, density is also, water factor is also given to you. So depression in the freezing point to be predicted. The right answer will be C is equal to 1.9. Option number C is the right answer. Let's find out how it is possible. Here the formula for freezing point will be delta TF is equal to KF into M into I. Here delta TF denotes a change in the freezing point that we have to predict here. So KF is given as a molar freezing point constant whose value for water is given as minus 1.86 degrees centigrade per meter, and M, capital M is there, that is called molarity, but here small m is given which is called molality, right? I is called water factor. So a water factor is provided to you. Molality means concentration. Kf means which is a known value. Delta TF to be predicted. Here, if we see this, delta TF of the formic acid is given as 0.0405 degrees centigrade. This delta TF value is given to you. Concentration of the solution is 0.5 milliliters per liter. Density is equal to 1.05 gram per ml. Then mass is equal to, what will be the formula? First of all, let's find out the formula for density. Density is equal to mass by volume. Mass is equal to density into volume. So that density is given as 1.05 and mass is given as 0.5 grams. So that mass of the formic acid is calculated as 0.525 grams. According to Wantoff equation, delta TF is equal to IKFM. That only we discussed here, IKFM. So from this, delta TF is known, that is 0.0405, and I is called Wantoff factor, and the KF value is given as 1.86. 1.86 is the constant value. Molar freezing point constant value is given to you, that is 1.86. And M is given as, M means what? Molality of the solution. That molality of the solution is taken as 0.525 by 46, right? 0.525 is taken as the what mass of the formic acid, and 46 will be the molar mass of the formic acid. If you go with formic acid, formula will be HCOOH. So its molar mass will be taken as 46, right? 1 liter can be assumed as 1 kilogram because molality concentration is given with a kilograms value. So that I is equal to, the formula will be 0.0405 into 46 by 1.86 into 0.525. So if you do this calculation, this I denotes what? Wantoff factor can be calculated as 1.89. That 1.989 rounded up into 1.9. So that is option number C. This is a way to solve the problem. Let's repeat the formula once again. Delta TF is equal to KF into M into I. I is called Wantoff factor. Here Wantoff factor to be predicted like this. And another question, question number 4. 20 ml of 0.1 molar ammonium hydroxide mixed with 40 ml of 0.05 molar hydrochloric acid. pH of the mixture is nearest to. Here pH to be predicted. The problem given as a determination of pH. Okay. Here Kb value of ammonium hydroxide is given as 1 into 10 to the power minus 5. Log 2 value, log 3 value, log 5, log 7, log 11 values are provided to you. And this is also the question related with JEE and the NEET entrance examination. And right answer for this question will be option number C, 5.2. Let's solve how to get this answer. In order to get that one, the formula will be ammonium hydroxide upon treating with hydrochloric acid, it will be converted into a mixture, ammonium chloride and water. Ammonium chloride and the water mixture will be generated. When these two compounds are added, here the formation of 2 millimolar compound will be generated. Okay, so here ammonium hydroxide converted into ammonium chloride compound. Fine. Here, this is taken as 2 millimoles and the HCl also 2 millimoles, and the product formed is also 2 millimoles, right? Okay. So here, So if you observe 20 plus 40, 20 plus 40 here, the solution will become 60 ml, right? Among 60 ml for ammonium chloride, it will become 30 ml. So concentration of ammonium chloride we can take 1 by 30 molar solution. So that pH value is given as, it is the formula, pH is equal to 1 by 2 pKw minus pKb minus log C. It is also provided here. So pH is equal to 1 by 2 pKw minus pKb minus log C can be taken. Half pKw value is taken as a. So this is a problem given from the chemical equilibrium, where Kw is called ionic product of water. It is taken as 14, constant value it will be pKb. Here within the problem only they mentioned with the Kb value. Kb value of ammonium hydroxide is given as 1 into 10 to the power minus 5. If you want to find out pKb value, that is a negative log of this 1 into 10 to the power minus 5. Negative log of 1 into 10 to the power minus 5, power 5 will come here, so that it will become 5. Log 10 value will become 1 only, so that pKb value will become 5. And here is the log C, that 1 by 30 value can be taken as minus 1.48. How it will be? Take negative log of 1 by 30. Negative log of 1 by 30, the value will be negative 1.48 can be taken. All the numerals can be calculated in a proper way, so that the final answer will be 5.42. Sorry, 5.24. This will be the pH of the solution, right? So 5.24 is given in the option number C. So this is the pH whenever 20 ml of 0.1 molar ammonium hydroxide, 40 ml of 0.05 molar HCl got added, and the pH of the mixture solution will be 5.2. That is option number C. Let's go with the question number 5. Here is the problem provided to you. It is related with the TSMCET and APMCET examinations. The compound with sp2 hybridized central atom among the following. sp2 hybridization. This is a question given from the hybridization concept. These are the fundamentals of organic chemistry actually, and even in organic compounds we can apply hybridization, right? So the compound number 1 is called H2CO3 carbonic acid. SiF4 is called silicon tetrafluoride. BF3 is called boron trifluoride. HClO2 is called oxyacid of chlorine called chlorous acid. Okay. Among these four options, what could comes under sp2 hybridization? Let's find out. If you see the option number 1, that is called carbonic acid, it will be represented like this. C double bond OH and OH will be there. Central carbon is having sp2 hybridization. When you go with the option number B, which is the silicon tetrafluoride, silicon is the member of carbon family, so that it will participate in the sp3 hybridization, so that tetrahedral geometry will be accorded. sp3 hybridization is not the part of this one. Let's go with the BF3. Boron trifluoride is having trigonal planar geometry, with the central boron is having sp2 hybridization over here, with the 3 set of fluorines around the boron atom. Where you can find sp2 hybridization for this one, it is the part of sp2. If you go with chlorous acid, oxyacid of chlorine, chlorine is having double bond O, and in either side we have OH. Here all the fundamental thing to remember is always chlorine is accompanied with the sp3 hybridization in its all oxy acids. That might be hypochlorous acid, that might be chlorous acid, that might be chloric acid and perchloric acid. Everywhere chlorine is accompanied with the sp3 hybridization only, right? Among all the given four options, option number 1 called the carbonic acid, option number 3, that is boron trifluoride, are having sp2 hybridization, which is given in the option number 1. A and C, option number 1 is the right answer. This is about the sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Let's go with the last question of the session. The hybridization and the shape of I3 minus ion. I3 minus is iodate ion, it will be respectively R. I3 minus, it might be sp3d2 distorted octahedral, sp3d and the linear geometry, sp3d trigonal bipyramidal, DSP3 and a square pyramidal. These many options are provided. We have to predict what could be the right answer for this question. Geometry is nothing but perfect relation between its hybridization and its exact arrangement of atoms and electrons as well. Lone pair of electrons, if present, they also considered in a geometry. If you go with shape, so in that lone pair of electrons got excluded, only bonded atoms or bonded compounds, bonded functional groups can be regarded over here. There is a slight difference between the geometry and the shape of the molecule. So if no lone pair of electrons are there, geometry and shape both are identical. If lone pair of electrons are present, geometry is given with exact hybridization value, and the shape is given with excluded with the lone pair of electrons. That is a slight difference we have to identify. For I3 minus, we have to predict what could be the hybridization and shape of the molecule. I3 minus is appeared in this manner, 3 iodine atoms in the linear fashion, which is called a linear molecule. And here if you observe in all 3 iodine atoms, iodine having NH2NP5 is the general electronic configuration with the 7 valence electrons over there. 7 valence electrons are accorded with the one more electron with one iodine, another electron with another iodine, and negative charge also providing one more electron, so that after connecting with the 2 more iodine atoms, this will become 10 electron system in the valency orbital, and it will participate in sp3 dehybridization. sp3 dehybridization sp3 dehybridization will be there, but among all, only these 3 will participate in the bonding, because these 3 are the lone pair of electrons, and these electrons are paired one, so that if you observe the molecule, iodine is able to give the bonds in this manner. So linear geometry will be accorded, and one more negative charge will be there, and 3 lone pair of electrons also present around the central iodine. 3 set of lone pair of electrons also present. The right answer will be sp3 dehybridization with the linear shape. And exact geometry, if we want to know, that will become trigonal bipyramidal. It will be trigonal bipyramidal. Trigonal bipyramidal means one of the trigonal geometry will be there, and one of the bond will be there top side, another bond will be there bottom side. So that will be trigonal bipyramidal geometry, but the shape of the molecule is a linear one. Among all, the right option will be sp3 dehybridization will be there, and linear. Option number B will be the right answer for this question. Hope this session will be helpful for your preparation towards entrance examination or any competitive exam. Being all these are the fundamentals will fetching you towards cracking of whatever you are expecting for or aspiring for. Thank you very much for your patience listening. I'm requesting you to like, comment, share, and subscribe this channel. And I'm very much thankful for your patient listening of this one. Thank you one and all. Have a great day.